Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. You caught me in the morning, so good morning to you. Wanted to share a little morning ritual that I do. I've been doing for a few months now, and it's really made an impact on things that I accomplish in my life. This little morning routine that I started maybe takes 15-20 minutes to do, but I embrace it. I enjoy it every morning. I look forward to it. It's really kind of cool. I'll get up, make some coffee. Yes, I'm a coffee drinker. I make my breakfast, my Shakeology in the morning. And I'll sit here, and you can see the computer is sitting here, but I leave that closed. I don't even start my morning with the computer or anything like that. I start my morning with me. And I've got like a little notebook here. My wife's the one that kind of led me to do this. Kind of made it in a very simple way. What I've got written down here at the beginning of this little notebook that I have are just some things that I want to accomplish. I've got like my top 2 things that I want to accomplish out of life, and what I'm reaching for, and what it will feel like, and what it will be like when I get there. What it will enable me to do. Kind of like when I ask somebody, why do you want to get healthy and fit? We go through that why process, or why do you want to become a Beachbody coach and make an income? Why? What will that enable you to do? What will the extra money enable you to do? What will the health and fitness and losing 30 pounds enable you to do? Well, that's kind of what I've written down here, is those life goals of what I'm wanting to reach for. What will that enable me to do? Why? So I've kind of got that written down. It's just a couple pages. One's actually focused on business stuff. Go figure. And one's kind of a life health goal there. And so I just kind of review those in the morning, and kind of just let that feeling that kind of flood me a little bit here. It's like, wow, okay, that will be so cool when that happens. Or maybe I've already experienced some of those things and be, wow, that's pretty cool that happens, that I do feel that way. But then I've got kind of a little bulleted list of maybe about 8 to 10 things that my intentions for 2012. That's what year it is right now, and I do that for every year. And so I'll get those things, and I'll just kind of review that list. Then what I'll do is I'll go flip through to the last blank page, and I'll write down, for instance, this morning, I'll write down, this happens to be March 2nd, so I looked at March 1st, and I wrote down what were the things that happened yesterday. What showed up. I call this my WSU book, my What Showed Up book. And so I will write down what showed up yesterday. So it kind of records my little daily history. And then I'll start that next day of what's going on currently. Coffee with my cat. I decided to do the next phase of P90X2, and so I'll put those things down there. Now, what this allows me to do is it floods my head of things I'm wanting to reach for, strive for, go for. I don't know how it's going to happen. But what this also allows me to do is kind of go back and reflect on the days. I've kind of got a running record here of what's been going on, and what you can end up seeing as things happen from day to day. There may be incidences or moments that happen that you really don't take consideration of. That's like, oh, that wasn't anything major or something, or this happened, but it was an event, but I don't see anything into it, but maybe you recorded it down. And then you could kind of look back, but wait a minute, there was something just like that a couple days ago that was about that topic. Maybe it's selling my house, and it's like, oh wow, and then there was another one, I ran into a realtor. wow, and you might be able to identify some patterns, some breadcrumbs that can enable you to take some action steps, you know. So life likes to throw you, you know, it's never a direct path, you know. While I like to think that you could plan and strategize this step, then the next step, then the next step, there's some things that obviously you want to accomplish, but you don't always get there the direct way that you thought you would. And so a lot of times I don't worry about making it happen, but I will focus on letting it happen and then act on those leads given. The other thing that this allows me to do, it just fills my head with such energy, and really, I was like, wow, this is kind of cool, that it leads me to grabbing a notebook a lot of times, and then I'm jotting down ideas. I have massive brainstorm power, not every day, and so I'm not always writing things down, but I just got a page full of notes of 2 different ideas to do this morning because of something I was recording here. And so, you know, the whole experience, maybe 15 to 20 minutes that I'm writing down, you know, I'm kind of reflecting on the day, I'm jotting some things down, have a nice little running record and make it simple. And then I'll take that and I'll, you know, kind of close that aside, and I'll do some reading for about 10 minutes. Something of a good book, something that's going to advance me forward either in life or in business, or maybe in health articles, etc. Just to, you know, make Perry better. And so that's where I start. I start my day with me, you know, maybe with my cat too. Sometimes Hillary come in on her days off, sit here and have some coffee. But this thing doesn't go on, you know, probably for at least a good half hour. And then I can get into Facebook or email and stuff like that. I start my day this way so that if there's obstacles or to be a better friend or better human or whatever, I'm more equipped in a great frame of mind to dig in and inspire somebody, or to help somebody, or to brainstorm with somebody, or just to be a caring friend. So, you know, or maybe there's a problem solving type of thing. That's what this allows me to do. You know, it might be something that they can recommend and do it. You know, like I said, it was just a matter of what things do you want to accomplish and how will you feel once you've accomplished them. It's kind of a short bulleted list. It's very easy to all of a sudden just put down this big life's to-do bucket list type of thing. Don't do that. Just pick 1 or 2 things. You know, kind of focus on those type of things. What are those things that you really value and really want to achieve and really want to do, and how will you feel when you reach that? You know, start your day with that little bit of a mindset, maybe a little bit of reading a good book. By that time, coffee's done, breakfast's done, you've got yourself in a great frame of mind, you're ready to take on the day and, you know, put your energy into a workout, or put your energy into, you know, just it just makes the day go that much better. And with all of this stress and drama that that the world can throw at us, I think it helps make us better prepared to take those things on and still accomplish what we're wanting to set out to do. So anyway, that's all I have for this week. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.